Hi guys, welcome back to another video. If you are new here, my name is Faith, and on this channel we talk more about general leveling up, especially for those nurses who want to relocate from their countries to the US to work as nurses. This is the channel for you, and also general leveling up in all aspects of life. So if you are new here, feel free, feel welcomed, and I hope you enjoyed this video. So guys, the video today is all about starting. I've come here to encourage you to just start. There is no right time to start. The right time is now. That's what we are going to talk about today, because so many people are out here dreaming of one day becoming US registered nurse, but they just don't know when to start. They are just stuck. They keep telling themselves, I'll start tomorrow, but they never start. So today I've come here to tell you reasons why you're supposed to start right now. So the first thing I want you guys to ask yourself is, what is that time that you think it's the right time to start really look like to you? Ask yourself that question, because if you think about it, really, even if you say it is tomorrow, how different is tomorrow from today? How sure are you about how tomorrow will be? So the thing is, just start right now, because tomorrow is not guaranteed. You don't know the activities of tomorrow. You don't know what things will come up tomorrow that are out of your control. Yes, you can plan to start tomorrow, but in real sense, you really don't know if that tomorrow you'll have the capability to start like right now. So stop thinking about when to start, because I know most of you guys have been thinking about starting the journey to relocate to the US for so long. You tell yourself, I'll start next month, I might start next year, I'll start when my baby is this month old, I'll start when whatever happens, whatever the reasons you guys have. And when that time comes, there is some other thing that comes up to distract you again, so that you base on that thing to postpone starting. So what I just want to insist is that today is the day. It's the perfect time to start. So just start today, and you'll realize that every time you plan and say that it will be tomorrow, something else will come up for that day, and then it will make you say, okay, let me start tomorrow. So the perfect time is now. Just start today. Prepared is part of life. You will never feel prepared to do anything that you think it's hard to do. Yeah, most of us go to exam room not feeling prepared. We are not sure which kind of questions we'll get ourselves to when we are in the exam. But we don't give up. We don't push and say that, no, I'll not take this exam because I don't know what to expect. As much as you've been reading and going through everything, you'll never feel prepared. And this applies to this journey. There are people who say, oh, I'll start this journey when I have such and such money in the account. I'll start this journey when it is less busy at work. I'll start this journey when I've switched jobs and this job is very demanding. I'll start this journey when I have 5 babies. You see, feeling not prepared is part of life. So just start, and that feeling will go away. Starting is hard, and you have to admit that. You have to tell that to yourself, because that's the truth. It's not easy to start most of these things in life, and you'll have so many things in life that you will need to start for you to go ahead. The thing is, if you don't start, you'll never get to where you want to go. So just acknowledge that starting is hard, but nothing good comes easy. So if you're thinking about starting your journey to migrate to the US, if you're thinking about starting to study for your NCLEX, whatever you are thinking about, and these things don't apply just on this journey, it applies in general life. It is not easy to start something, a big project that you think it will take a lot of your energy, take a lot of your innermost ego. It is not easy. So you just have to acknowledge that and face it head on. Because if you don't acknowledge that it's not easy, because in real sense, most of these things are not easy. But you have to acknowledge that within you. And after you acknowledge that it's not easy, then you'll have that adrenaline rush to push you so that you can tackle everything head on, so that you can go there with a clear mind and with the right expectations. Because if you say this thing is not easy, you might go there with, yeah, it's not easy mentality. It's easy mentality, or it is quite difficult. And then you either get discouraged or you get frustrated because you thought it is easy and things are not going the way you expected. So just take your time, tell yourself, yeah, this is not easy, but this is what I want and I have to do it. And once you've told yourself that, you'll go through this journey. Even if you fall, you'll wake up and go ahead, because you know exactly where you want. You won't get out of the woods if you don't start walking. So right now, you are thinking about the CGFNS, thinking about the NCLEX, you are thinking about all this money that you want to invest in. You are thinking about so many things, the finances, the time that you need to spend, the emotional roller coaster that it will be, and it looks like a huge forest before you, huge, dark, and you don't know how long it will take you to get out of that wood. So think of it this way. If you don't start walking, you are on the other side of the forest and you know where you have to get to. Home is the other side of the forest. You won't get there if you don't start walking. So just think about it and start walking, start doing it slowly by slowly. I've done a lot of videos on the CGFNS, IELTS and all that, and the steps that you'll need to go through for you to get to be a registered nurse in the US, and you'll see it up here. So you have to just break down those processes and tackle it one by one. If you are thinking about getting an agency, do your research, put all the agencies down that you will be interested in and start applying to them. If you are thinking about doing this on your own, look at the steps that you need to go through, tackle them each one by one, and once you start, you'll get encouraged, you'll get yourself out of the other side, or you'll get other energies that will push you and get you to the other side of the woods. So don't just sit or wish or plan and don't. Regret is worse than failure. There are people who sit around and wish or plan to start doing certain activities, start working on certain projects, start working on their dream to become an American registered nurse, and they just wish upon it and they just plan and never act on it. And later, when people are on the other side, they start regretting. They start telling themselves, if I had started even me, I'll be up there. Or maybe if I had started the other time when I had the time to do so, maybe at that time you didn't have maybe a family, or you didn't have so much responsibilities that may tie you down, and you tell yourself, I wish I had started that time. You see, it is much more stronger than failure. Yeah, it's better you sit down and tell people, yeah, I attempted but I didn't quite make it, or rather than you just going around regretting, I wish, because that will hound you forever. So it is better to start now and do it. And even if you fall down, wake up, go ahead, other than regretting never to do it, because some chances come once in a lifetime. Right now, it may be open doors for nurses to get out of your country, wherever you are, to the US. But it might come a time when things change, governments change, and policies change, and they say that now this country, we are not accepting healthcare professionals from there. Like, I'll take a case of my country with the UK. Earlier last month, nurses were migrating from my country to the UK much easily. But right now, it is now a government issue. They are partnering with the government so that a nurse can go to the UK under a contract, which wasn't the case before. You could get a permanent residency and your family will be sponsored to go with you. But right now, that's not the case, because the government came in, and now it is now the two governments, they have a written policy that you have to go through the government and you'll be employed on contract. And I'm sure nurses who want to go to the UK before that and they didn't act on it, they are now regretting, because that good chance is now over. And right now you have to go under contract with the government, and you have to pay taxes to your government, and after your contract ends, if you can't renew it, you have to come back. Yeah, so some things come once in a lifetime. So that's one good reason for you to just slip out of your fear and whatever is holding you back, and just start. Distractions will always be there. There will be distractions everywhere, every day. But this moment, it will not be there every day. So you won't get out of every distractions in the world, even if it is your school or your financial situation or relationships. They won't go away. You are a human being, and these things is the world we live in has a lot of distractions. So just know how to push through with the process, with the distractions beside you. Okay? Because I've seen people who I've met and they tell me, I really wanted to start this process before, and then I just decided maybe I should get married first. Those are distractions, and you have to know yourself. You have to know what you want and go for it. Because one day when you'll be older, or one time you'll look back and look at your situation and realize that maybe it wasn't right for you to stick around. Maybe it wasn't right for you to stick around that job that you thought was so good enough. Just think about it you'll never get rid of distractions. I'm not saying there are good distractions and bad distractions, and there are distractions that are avoidable and unavoidable distractions, like you getting pregnant, you having your husband. Those are distractions, but they are not bad. But you have to work with them, because as much as you're getting married, you have your life too. You have your ambitions. You have things that you wanted for your life, and that should not take a backseat. So, even if you are a couple, take time, explain to your significant other, tell them the pros and cons of relocating in another country that could be better than your country, so that they understand. Most of these people, they don't agree just because they don't understand, or some of them are afraid of change, which change is hard. It's not a comfortable thing, but it is inevitable. So if you supported them, they should also support living in the perfect now, right now. The reason why I say that is, like, going back to my other points, these chances may be here right now, but they may go away at some point. So take opportunities when they are there. Right now it may be easier to relocate as a nurse. Tomorrow it may not be, because different people come in government and they change policies. You might even get your country retrograded, because I've seen people who they have retrograded for almost more than 10 years. Yeah. And you are here thinking, if I had done this, maybe by now, before this retrogression, I could be in the US. So take these opportunities while they come. You are not getting younger each day, you are getting old, and there are things you have to experience in life when you still have the energy. You are going to the US to work as a nurse. You don't want to go there when you are 70 years old and there are all these opportunities that you can tap into, and you planned this for more than 50 years of your life, spending time where you didn't want to be. So this is a perfect opportunity for you. It is the perfect now. Do it while you can. That is the parting shot for this video. There is no perfect day, there is no perfect time. The perfect time is now. So guys, that is the video for today. I hope I've encouraged you to at least start this journey and stop sleeping, stop procrastinating. Is not good for you, and take these opportunities while they are available right now. Yeah, so that is all I had to say in this video. I hope I'll encourage someone to start today and stop thinking too much about it, stop being afraid, because I'll tell you from my experience, if I hadn't started, I could be still there, still procrastinating, because trust me, I started my journey in 2018 fully, but I didn't start thinking about it in 2018. Immediately I was in college, I was in nursing school. I knew that I will be a nurse, but I knew that I'll be an international nurse. I knew that I'll want to go and work somewhere else. As much as I knew I'll work in Kenya, in my country, I knew that one day I'll want to push my boundaries. And when I finished college, I was seriously still thinking about it. But there is something called the comfort zone that is so warm and so and it is like so comforting to be in, and it's not the right place to be. And it took me so many years after college to start the process. So I'll tell you right now, there's no perfect time, just start today. Because I also look back at those times and tell myself, if I had started by that time, I'll be very far, because I have so much plans. I'm just not looking forward just to be a nurse. I want to be more than a nurse. And so many of those opportunities are not available in my country. So I think of it and I just realized how much time I wasted and how much far I would be if I had just started. So I hope I have encouraged you guys today to start and just stop thinking about it, because it's the right time. And guys, I want also to tell you that I will start doing more of vlogs and to mix up with these sit down videos. I hope you'll enjoy them, because I feel like I've talked so much about the US relocating process. I don't know what more to talk about. Maybe you guys can tell me in the comment section what other topics you want me to tackle next. But I'll be doing vlogs also, because this channel is all about general leveling up, and I want to show you other parts of my life that I'm trying to push up and bring it to where I want to be. So I hope you guys will be enjoying my vlogs, because even the next video I'm thinking it will be a vlog. So thank you guys. I hope you had a wonderful time hanging out with me today, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope I have encouraged you. And if you really like this video, if you watched it up to this end, please go ahead and subscribe, go ahead and hit the like button, and also comment what is keeping you from starting in the comment section, because I really want to know. Yeah, so that is it guys. See you next time in the next video, and thank you so much for watching. Bye.